Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Favor Chinazo here again. Guys, today we'll be trying out a new way of making jollof rice, and I got this method from SISIYEMMIE'S. Now I saw that she roasted her pepper base, that is shombo, tatashe, tomatoes, onions, garlic and pepper. She roasted it for over about an hour and then blended it. So we'll be trying out this method as we go, so stay tuned to the end so you know what it looks like, or if it was a hit or a miss. Will you try it? Stay to the end, guys. So here I'm just drizzling some oil, and then I went ahead and poured some salt on it, and then mixed it up together, and then went in and put it in the oven. So I roasted this for about an hour, and after which I blended it. Now this step, I hear that it takes your jollof rice to the next level. Like, it gives your jollof rice that party jollof feel. Like when you cook it, your neighbors would coming to knock on your door, that's come on, is there a party happening here, like let's join in. And honestly, if you stay tuned to the end, you will see a review on this jollof rice. So guys, stay tuned to the end to know the result. So guys, this is the spices I'll be using. These are the spices I'll be using: onions, thyme, curry, jollof, Maggi, spice, tomato paste, seasoning cubes, butter, and behind you see my chicken stock. Now I went in and poured in the groundnut oil into the pan. So the measurement, didn't use the specific measurement, to be honest. I just eyeballed it and went with the flow. So guys, pardon me, I just used my eyes to measure it. I didn't use any form of measurement because I cooked about a pint and a half of rice. So I just eyeballed the items I used. So I'm basically frying the onions. At this point, I added the Maggi jollof spice. I hear this also takes your jollof to the next level, and honestly, I absolutely agree with that. Now I'm just pouring in the spices. This is like, when you go to the market and you tell them you want to buy jollof spice, this is one of the best jollof spice in the market, to be honest. Like, it gives that smell, and then it also gives that taste, and then the color as well. So yes, this Maggi jollof rice spice is actually the best. You can try it out to testify, but in my opinion, I love it. Now I went in and added the curry, thyme, and then afterwards I kept on stirring for the spices to infuse into the and then at this point I added bay leaf. If you are cooking jollof rice and you don't add bay leaf, I don't know what you're cooking, because that smell, bay leaf is the real deal. If you are cooking jollof and you don't add bay leaf, sorry, that jollof is, you have missed it. You have missed it at this point. So at this point I went in and added the tomato paste. You can use any tomato paste of your choice. However, when I make jollof rice, I like to use the jollof mix, and there are two brands in the market. There is Tasty Tom and there is Gino. I can alternate as my mood. It depends on my mood. But when I was making this, I felt like using Tasty Tom, and well, different people have different reviews for it, but I personally actually prefer Tasty Tom. It depends on my mood as well, but it's your choice. Tell me in the comment section, which one have you tried? Have you tried Gino? Have you tried Tasty Tom? Which one do you prefer? So now I'm trying to fry the tomato paste. This just it removes that tingling taste, that sour taste of the tomato paste. Just basically fry very well. Now I went in and added my tomato base, the pepper base, which was what you saw earlier, that had the shombo, pepper, tomato, garlic, onions, and tatashe that we blended. Now I am frying it all together. This is where your jollof base just comes all together. This is the point. And now I went in and added my chicken stock. Like, well, you can use whatever type of stock you have, or if you do not have any stock, you can just use water. But I had chicken stock and I used it. You can decide to use goat meat stock, you can decide to use turkey stock. Whatever stock you have, just use it, okay? It doesn't really matter. You can even use water. That's all. Like, just use what you have. So I went in and tasted for salt and then added the seasoning cubes. At this point, you have to be sure that the seasoning sits right into the base. Like, it is there, it is tasting, so that you do not have to start putting salt or maggi at the end of the cooking, because this base is what brings your jollof rice all together. Do not miss this step. A secret to avoid having to add salt or maggi at the end of the cooking is to make this a little bit too salty or too spicy, okay? Because this just brings, when you are cooking the rice, the rice just sucks in all the spice in the base. So this just brings the jollof rice all together. Now that's a secret that you'd want to try out. So you don't have to start adding maggi and salt at the end when you taste and you say, oh, it's not really tasting nice. This secret here, the base, make it a little bit spicy or a little bit salty, so that at the end you don't have to start adding salt or maggi at the end. So at this point, I just went in and started adding my rice to the jollof base, and I'm just basically mixing it up together. Mix as much as you can, basically to let everything marinate together or come together, whatever language you want to use. Just mix it, turn, stir, so everything is evenly spread out. And then I went in and added some hot water to cook the rice. Now, jollof rice doesn't really need so much water. You just need enough water to cover at the top, and you are good to go. So I am just basically stirring it, and I'll just allow you guys to watch. I've been talking too much, so just watch as it goes on. Yeah. If at this point you are still watching and you have not subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, turn on your notification bell, share, like, comment. Please, guys, join the family. Help us grow this family. You are most welcome if you are just joining in, and thank you very much for watching.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge.
Much later.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like.
A few moments later.
You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me, and I'm like you. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
How is the jollof rice?